How's it going, y'all? In this video, it should have been uploaded Saturday in the afternoon, but since I had to do a little bit more editing to it, it will be uploaded today. And as this video is being uploaded, I'll be filming my Xbox what was shown at Xbox E3 today. Today is Sunday, then you'll see Square Enix and all that. So this is our Game Fest video, which I've been uploaded yesterday but uploaded today. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and sorry I didn't film this a lot quicker. So let's get into this one and enjoy.
Yeah.
What's up, Clutcher Nation? King Clutcher 9000 here with a video for y'all today. Today is Saturday and we will be talking about Summer Games Fest. So let's go ahead and talk a lot about I'm going to talk about certain games I know more information about it, but if I don't talk about it that much, it's because I really need more info before I really talk about the game. So let's go ahead and get into it. We got Tinytinas Wonderland. And with this one, is kind of like a Borderlands spin-off game. You know Tiny Tina from the Borderlands series. She has her own game. It looks really awesome. Amazing freaking game. Gameplay wise, I really want to see gameplay, more of it, of how it is. It looks pretty amazing. Hardcore weapons, funny moments, and you got a dragon, which I never knew there was gonna be a dragon in like a Borderlands spin-off sequel game, but it's how it is with the Borderlands series. Next up, we got Metal Slug Tactics. Man, we haven't heard about Metal Slug in a long time. And I believe this is probably going to be like only PC, I believe. Because I haven't heard from it for Xbox or that. But it might be changed Sunday, but who knows. So, yeah. I'm surprised they're making their Metal Slug game, which they haven't made one in quite a long time. Next up, we got Death Stranding Director's Cut. Death Stranding, yes, is going to PS5. It's heading straight to PS5 automatically, and they showed a little bit of thing which people are saying Metal Gear Solid is coming. And I don't know. They might be showing that just to think we're getting Metal Gear Solid, but who knows. You know how they are. They show thing about from a game, but never actually do it. Sorry about that. I heard a sound out there and it was my dog. Next up, we have Jurassic World Evolution 2, which it's hard to find the first one these days because how rare it is to find it, but having Jurassic Evolution 2, hopefully this game gets out longer and not be sold out. I've been wanting to play Jurassic World Evolution, but now I can with Evolution 2, which probably might have more monsters and stuff, and probably like what showed at the last Jurassic World that was ever filmed was Lost Kingdom, so you might see some of those dinosaurs add on to it. That's we got Lost Ark. Lost Ark, I don't know how to describe that game at all. Like, I want to hear more about it, I just can't talk about it until I get more info about it. For all you Warzone fans, Call of Duty Warzone Season 4 is coming out this year in 2021. Mostly the games I'm talking about right now, except for Tina's Tinytinas Wonderland, which will be coming out in 2022. Rest of them will be 2021, except for a couple. But yep. And Among Us, it's coming out with a new update, new classes, new colors, all that. For all you Among Us fans, I do play Among Us. So all I know is there's a sheriff and another one, I forget that was in the trailer, but you have banana, coral, many different colors of like blue, tan, yellow, all that stuff. Looks pretty cool. I can't wait, and I heard they're going to be making a new thing update for more people in a lobby, which I'm like, do we really need more people to be like an imposter and stuff? So that'll be a little bit more tricky to do that. Next up, we got Salt and Sacrifice. This is going to be a PS4 and PS5 exclusive game, which will be coming out next year in 2022, which we already knew they're going to be showing some games for this year and next year, but that's how E3 week and Certain Games Fest week is. And we got Solar Ash, which has a 2021 year date, but it might be delayed, who knows. Solar Ash is a outer space world that looks really amazing, and the first time it was shown, I think we saw final boss, and it looks so good, and I can't wait to see how the gameplay is and if it's going to next gen or cross gen, so who knows. Next up, we got Valorant. I do not play Valorant because of certain stuff. It's not because I don't like it, it's just because what I've been hearing, it steals people's information. I want to keep my info safe, but that's all I've been hearing. So I get Valorant is an amazing game, but I don't know. Now if it is a lot more secure, then I'll get into Valorant, which will be a lot of fun. Next up, we got Escape of Tarkov? I don't know. I think all I know, you're escaping from a place and you're trying to be stealth and shoot your way out. That's all I know about. By the trailer, I'm hoping to see gameplay to know more about. And I will be doing a lot of these, talking about the games, trailers, and all that. I'll be doing all that on my channel from now on. We got 2 Point Campus, which is a game where you can make your own school, and if you have to keep everything high expectations, which I'm like, well, that sounds like real life school to me. That sounds like literally real life school. High expectations, doing good stuff. It's all you're doing is trying to make your school top tier A+. Freaking school. I'm like, okay. That sounds like you being an owner of a school and trying to make it high stakes. But it's like medieval and jousting and all that stuff. But if y'all into that, y'all go ahead and be ready for it, because it won't come out until 2022, which won't be a long way because this year is flown by very quickly. We're already in June. It's very crazy. Next up, we got, this is kind to Smite, where you want to say it. Stranger Things is coming to Smite. For all you Stranger Things fans, it's coming to Smite, and if you don't know what Smite is, it's kind of like a battle royale thing, but you have teams. I believe it's 5 or 6 players. I could be wrong if it's 5 or 6. It could be 4. But you go up against team versus team. So having Stranger Things in it, having 11 in it, looks pretty cool. They already got like, what, Kung Fu Panda in it, and many other characters in it. I played it. It's pretty fun. but a little bit more tryhards than I thought there was gonna be. Next up, we got the Anarchurus is like a Left 4 Dead kind of game, which is strange. We're getting a lot of stuff that kind of represents Left 4 Dead. We got Back 4 Blood, and now we got the Anarchurus. I don't know. We're getting a lot of multiplayer games that are 4 players that are like Left 4 Dead, which I am happy about that we're getting more 4-player games, which I could play with my friends and all that, which is gonna be a lot of fun. Next up, we got Blood Hunt, which is a little multiplayer thing, like from the Vampire Masquerade series. So if you don't want to play story, you can always play as a vampire that eats people to win. I don't know how that is gonna be. It's so funny how you're gonna be playing as a vampire and all you do is go around and eat people to win. It's like a battle royale with vampires. I don't know how that's gonna work, but I'll test out once it comes around to it. But yeah, that was like a lot of fun, and my buddy Homifly. If you're into that, we'll get into it soon. Next up, we got House of Ashes, which has a release date of October 22nd. Oh, I forgot. You Stranger Things fans for Smite will be July 13th. I forgot to say I forgot the year and release date on here. But yeah, House of Ashes, the Dark Picture series. Amazing series going on. With House of Ashes, you're playing as military people that don't know why they were transported there into that very area. All they were trying to do is complete a mission out, or they're in an underground area being hunted down by a weird creature, which I don't know the species of at all. I don't think anyone does. But it looks like an ancient mythological creature that is trying to protect something there. So you're trying to survive. Like Dark Picture, it's always a horror game. It doesn't matter if you're a regular person, military, or police officer. In the Dark Picture series, you're always going to get hunted down by a spirit, evil, witches, wizards, or even a demon kind of thing. So I can't wait for House of Ashes. That will be coming out October 22nd, which is a good release date because that's the month of Halloween, and having that a scary game in the month of Halloween, that is really awesome. And it's a long way, but I'm worth waiting on it. Next up, we got Tales of Arise. This one, I was trying to figure out if I want to play it or not, but ever since the trailer and all that, now I'm really interested in the story and want to play it so bad. But what sucks, it comes with the same week as 2 other games that were pre-ordered, so I got way on that one. I wish I had a lot of money, but yeah. Tales of Arise, really amazing anime game. It was like anime style. You build your team up, you fight creatures, monsters, so it's kind of like Monster Hunter, but a little bit different. Which I'm very surprised of how I changed my mind like that. It usually doesn't happen to me for me to change my mind on a game takes 3 or 4 weeks, but this changed my mind in like a day, which I was like, wow. Next up, we got Sky the Little Princess season. I don't know what that game is about. I know it's about a little princess, but Sky? I need more info about it. And People for Tales Arise comes out September 10th. I keep forgetting I put release dates on here. Planet of Lana. I guess by the trailer and how it is, I believe you're on a planet. You're meeting different stuff on the planet of Lana, which I think your character is Lana, I think. I really need more stuff, like article talking about it, but once I know about it, and once I see more trailers about it and hear people talk more about it, I will do like review about it on there, or when it comes out, I'll do a review on it. But yeah, Planet of Lana comes out 2022, so we got a while to hear more about it. But there's a lot more outer space games, zombie games, horror games coming out in just 2 years, which is not surprising. And next up, this game I've been waiting on. A lot of people have been waiting on this game. It's still in development, but it showed 2 characters, Sombra and new character models. So we got Sombra, which is completely different from our old one, which looks pretty good. Seeing all the detail and the new outfit looks pretty amazing. And the other guy, I don't get why I forget his name every single time, but his character model looks really amazing. I can't wait for Overwatch 2 to come around. My guess it will be 2022 or 2023 of how far it's gonna go. Next up, we got Monster Hunter Stories 2. With that one, it's like Monster Hunter Rise, but you're telling a story about the monsters in it. You're going around places, trying to defend this dragon, go up against other ones, destroy evil. Mostly like the Monster Hunter Rise episode. Thought something was going to fall right behind me. But Monster Hunter Rise was mostly about fighting. But Monster Hunter Stories 2, it's talking about the story of the dragons, which I really want to know more about the dragons in the Monster Hunter world, like the series. Next up, we got Endless Dungeon. Endless Dungeon looks like you're playing around in dungeon with friends, and I'm guessing it's like endless, like there's like no ending to it, which I'm like, if it's a game that you're in a dungeon, will there ever be an ending to it? Which I don't think there's gonna be an ending to it. Or if it's just the title saying Endless Dungeon and there is an ending to it. It could be, but I really don't know if it's gonna be endless where you can keep going, leveling up, or there's an ending where you complete the story, which I'm still trying to figure out. Next up, we got Back 4 Blood, which will be coming out this year in October, which I'm excited for. Back 4 Blood, man, just hearing more about this Back 4 Blood game, I am getting more excited every single time I see a trailer, gameplay, or talking about the creatures and zombies that are in this game. Well, all they showed was a little bit of gameplay, talking more about Back 4 Blood. There is way more characters than I thought there was going to be. I thought there was only going to be 4. But I think there's like 8 that you can play as, which is more decisions into characters than Left 4 Dead had. Which I'm very happy that you can play as multiple characters, have multiple different weapons to the character, which I can't wait to play. Can't just be October already, so I can play these games. That's how we got Tunic. This one was shown last year, and now it's shown how it's gonna be. it's like you're going to different dungeons, trying to complete them, beat them, but if you don't save your progress, you start all the way back over and your loot is still there. But if you go all the way back, monsters will not be there. You just walk through, which I'm like, that's a lie, because they're going to respawn anyways if I go back through, which is every game. It's always every single game that actually does that in dungeons or even like quests. In games, they always respawn the enemies in the same area and you have to fight them all over again. Which, I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do this. But I can't wait. Next up, we got Tribes of Midgard. This one is coming out this year, which I can't wait to hear more about. Tribes of Midgard sounds like a really awesome game where you make a tribe, and you're in Midgard, which you're like Thor, Odin, Loki, those gods are in it. But I want more info before I even talk more about it. So, let's move on. We got the last two games right here. Next up, we got Evil Dead. Which, all y'all Evil Dead people out there, there's no story to this. There's only like, it's like Friday the 13th style. You play as a killer, or you can play as Ash and his friends. Which, I really haven't watched the Evil Dead movies at all. I'm not into that horror thing, but I do play the games. So once I play Evil Dead, I'll kind of know more about it. But I can't wait to play it. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, but a little bit more better. Friday the 13th will always be my favorite game right there. And classic Jason, all that. But I want something a little bit different to play other than Friday the 13th. Evil Dead, can't wait for it. I'll mostly be playing as the killer. Or Ash. Who knows? Depends on what character I play as. And the final game that was announced, which I am so excited but also a little bit sad about with the release date. This game, everyone's been waiting for it to be shown, and that is Odin Ring. We finally got like the trailer, the gameplay, and what the enemies kind of look like a little bit in this trailer. Looks really good. It's Dark Souls based, so it's gonna be really hard enemies, and all you do is have sword, shield, and I think ginormous weapons like Bloodborne had. Which I can't wait for Elden Ring, but when the release date was shown, I was like, seriously? You are making us wait even longer. And the release date for Odin Ring is January 22nd, 2022. Which I'm like, it is cross-gen from PS4, Xbox One to next gen to PS5 and Series X and S. So it's cross-gen. For people that can't get the next-gen consoles, they have the old gen to play as. But I was going to be talking about Summer of Gaming, the IGN Expo, Ubisoft. I might as well go ahead and talk about that in this video. So we'll be talking about Summer Games Fest and Summer of Gaming, which is IGN Expo, Ubisoft, and Gearbox. So I'm going to talk about certain games with those because there was a lot of announcements in that. So let's talk about where they showed more about Tinytinas Wonderland, more stuff about Elden Ring. Nioh is in Fall Guys the skin, so for all you Fall Guys fans out there, Nioh is now in the Fall Guys as the skin. And Fast and Furious is now in Rocket League, which I knew it was going to go in there eventually. I don't know when, but I knew Fast and Furious was going to go crossroads with Rocket League, which is not no surprise. They have NASCAR, why not Fast and Furious? And we have Steel Rising, which we know more about, which I will do a separate video of that when at a certain time when the game comes out. I'll talk about that. So about Ubisoft, they talked more about Assassin's Creed, which 2 DLCs will be coming out this summer. The Battle of Paris and the other DLC will be talking about the Druids in that one. The Battle of Paris, I can't wait for that DLC. I've been waiting for that one to come out, which I have Season Pass. Well, automatically, I'll be playing it straight away. So, with those, Battle of Paris is probably going to be my top favorite one. But with the other DLC, which already been announced, but now we know it's coming out in summertime this year, I can't wait. We got more about Far Cry 6, talking about more and more. And really awesome trailer. So it looks like you're going to be playing as this girl in a different family trying to take down this dictator as the main villain, which there's always a villain in every single Far Cry series as a dictator, which it's going to be a lot of fun playing as this character because there's a lot to do. And there's only one gun I'll use, and that is a little tape CD player that you have on there, and that'll be my favorite gun in the game. It's funny to kill people with like music playing, you just shooting at them. It's just funny like that. And let's go on to Gearbox, which this one very surprised me. Godfall. It says it was going to be a PS5 exclusive. But now, this year, Godfall will be going to the PS4. Which I'm like, why you even say it's PS5 exclusive? And now it's going to be PS4. I get it's hard to get PS5 and it's hard to sell more PS5 copies out there since no one can get PS5 because scalpers. I don't even have a PS5. I'm glad Godfall is going on PS4. That's how I play it. But I was hoping it would stay next gen. That's it. But yeah. Looks like Godfall will be going to the PS4 for all the people that have a hard time. They want to play Godfall. It'll be going on PS4 this year. Well, that is it. That's it for this video. That is like Summer Games Fest, Summer Gaming, and Gearbox for this video. So make sure you like the video, comment down below what's your favorite announcement that I told you in this video, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, notification bell to notify when I put videos just like this one for y'all to enjoy and watch with your friends, or even share to them. And as always, keep on 9,000 Collective Nation. Peace.